Okay, so that was slightly more difficult than I anticipated. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. This video is going to take place over several weeks span of time. The end of this month, April, Kristen is going on vacation, and if you guys don't know who Kristen is at this point, you need to go back and watch some videos because she's hilarious and awesome. Kristen is going on vacation, and while she is gone, Dan and I are going to be looking after her ferret, Gwen. Dan has actually owned ferrets in the past. His brother Mark used to have, was it 2 ferrets?
Altogether?
Yeah.
3.
3 altogether? Okay.
Yep.
His brother Mark had 3 ferrets. What were their names?
First one was Gambit, the next one was Rogue, the next one was Roger.
Yes. So Dan has some experience with ferrets, with what they're like, their demeanors, all of that fun stuff.
What they taste like. I'm kidding.
I hope so. I, on the other hand, have close to no experience with ferrets. The only experience I have with ferrets at all is when Kristen has brought Gwen into the shop and I have gotten to hold her and love on her there, which has been all of once. I've seen her twice, held her once. So I am really excited about watching her and getting to know her better, and I thought, what's one way I could get to really know her personality? And I thought to myself, a ferret photo shoot. I'm going to be accumulating all sorts of different goodies, trying to find things that I could use for backdrops, for props, to make Gwen her own little ferret photo shoot. And the best part, I plan on telling Kristen about this, not at all. I'm not even going to mention the idea or the concept or anything, and she's just gonna find out when the video goes live. She's not gonna have a clue. Dan and I are currently headed to Goodwill to do a little bit of thrift shopping, and I thought, Goodwill toy sections usually have some pretty decent small things, and maybe I could find a few props. So we're gonna head there. We found a couple good things, not a ton, but you know, enough to get it started. We found this cool toy Lamborghini in case we wanted to do some sort of car shoot, which I thought would be cool. And then I found this cool watering can that is actually a candle, but you can take the candle out, so I might do that. And then pretty sure this was meant to be because I found 2 of Kristen's all-time favorite movies, which is Scott Pilgrim and Cats. Dan's not excited that I got Cats. But I'm gonna watch it. So another aspect of this whole prep for the video is not only getting things secondhand from thrift stores that I can use as props, but also creating my own props. And to do that, I'm actually headed out to Michael's right now, and I'm going to be looking around at the felt to make potential like flowers and hats, and also looking at their different patterned cardstock. And that will be used for backgrounds. And I'm hoping I can find some pretty good patterns that I'll be able to use for multiple different designs, which would be super duper. Basically, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna explore Michael's and see what all they have to offer and see if I can pick up a handful of stuff to potentially turn into some crafts. Do I want to do an Easter photo shoot? Some Easter grass, some eggs. Okay, here is the felt. So the question is, what do I need here? Do I need to buy Gwen a house? Oh, maybe she needs to be a pirate or an astronaut. This is really deep. Oh my gosh. She could be Gwen the princess. This is dangerous. Oh, she could have a lighthouse. Look at that, she could have a picket fence. I'm really glad I have a budget because I would be turning Gwen into literally all of the things. Look at that, she could have her own little gazebo and her own little like castle. She could have massive books. This is too cute. Okay, I've finally made it to the cardstock. Does Gwen need to graduate? All right, I think Michael's was a success. I got all sorts of stuff. There's a little bit of a sneak peek of some of the things I got. And I was telling the woman at the checkout, she asked if I was doing some sort of project because I had all the felt and all the paper. And I go, yeah, I'm gonna be watching my friend's Ferret and I wanted to surprise her with a Ferret photo shoot. And she started laughing. And then she asked all sorts of questions about ferrets. And then she was like, I'm just getting a kick out of this Ferret photo shoot. I've never heard of that before. So I think it's gonna turn out pretty fun. But I was also, there was a lot that I didn't buy that I wanted to buy, and I ended up just taking a bunch of pictures of it to see if I could try to make it myself for a lot cheaper. So, and also then to see what I already have at home, so I'm not buying things that I already have or I can repurpose. So lots of new ideas, and if I'm not careful, I'm gonna end up spending a lot of money doing this. Okay, so this is where I'm at with this photo shoot idea. I have this box here, and I was thinking about putting all the stuff, setting up every scene inside the box. That way everything's a little more contained, and I'm not having to worry about setting a ferret down and then said ferret exiting stage left. So my thoughts are that I would basically set up the camera somewhere kind of like here, or maybe angle it like that or like that. I mean, depending on what I'm wanting. And I think I'm gonna have to get more papers, which is a little, because I don't want box showing in the background. So I think I'm gonna have to, whatever ones I definitely want to use, I think I'm gonna have to have 2 of each so I can have something covering the bottom. That's where I'm at right now, trying to figure out exactly how I want to go about doing that. So as you can see, I have been very busy. I have a second box that I think I'm going to end up using for the little set design. And what I've been working on now is using all this felt that I got, also there's popcorn over there, to make decorations and props. And what I have so far, I'm not gonna show you guys everything as I make it, I'll just show you what I have so far. And right now I have these few flowers, which I think, and ignore all of the little bits, these flowers with the leaves. So I have that guy, and then these 3. And then I have these little flowers here that I made because I made a flower crown for Gwen. And then I have this little witch hat that I still want to add some detail stuff to. I just made this top hat that I think is pretty cute. And then I'm most excited about this. It is a paint easel, a little majigger, and a Bob Ross wig. And I am very stoked about that. But that's really all I have so far, and I've been spending like all evening doing it. But I'm gonna keep working at getting all this set stuff finished up, and the next time you see me, we will be getting a ferret for a week. All right, today is the day that I begin photo shoot things. I have the star of the show napping away in a little bundle over there. I have my first setup ready to go, and I have no idea if she's gonna put up with this or not, but we're gonna try it. This is my first little setup. It's a nice little Easter scene, and I have this little hat that I'm gonna try to see if she'll stick her head through at any point. I'm gonna set this up, and I'm working with the natural lighting that I have right now. Like, this box is sitting on my coffee table right now, and I have this window behind me. I'm gonna just set this guy up, go get the star of the show, and see what we can make of this. Here, say hi to the camera. Say good morning. Good morning. Okay, so that was slightly more difficult than I anticipated. This is the end result of take 1. Well, technically take 2, but scene 1. So I'm gonna let Gwen hang out for a bit while I get a few more scenes ready to go and see how it goes. All right, I have the next set set up and I rearranged it some. So this time it's actually sitting in the box like this, and I have 2 different ones. So the first one is this little Pokemon setup, and I even made a little hat, Ash Ketchum hat, to see if I can get that on Gwen's head. And then on this side, we have a little flowery scene, and I got some moss, and I didn't have 2 flowers, so it's flower and then a brick wall, which, you know, it's fine, whatever. And then I made this little flower crown to see if I can get that on Gwen's head to balance or something for a few seconds. Day 2 of trying to do some photo shoots, and I'm trying a different approach this time. This time I've gone and photographed all of the backgrounds, and I'm not actually gonna put them in the box at all. I'm gonna just edit them in later. And I just have, this is a little bathtub scene, and I'm going to keep this insanely simple, no background at all, and I'll just edit it in later. All right, I think the last thing I want to do for this ferret photo shoot is some cutouts of different characters. And basically what I've done, as you can see right here, I have printed out pictures of Alice from Alice in Wonderland and Ramona from Scott Pilgrim. And I've cut out their faces, just like you see if you go to like different entertainment things. A lot of times they'll have those cardboard cutouts that you can put your face in and get pictures. So I'm applying the same principle here, and I'm hoping Gwen will look through. The holes are big enough that she can stick her head through, and I'm really hoping that she does, but I don't know if she will. I'm really relying on a ferret's curiosity here. You just want to sleep. You don't want to do anything, do you? You're not curious at all. You're tired. Aww. Aww. And that concludes my little ferret photo shoot. This is, my table looks sad right now. This is currently what my table looks like. I have my coffee, I have all of those. I have this whole box of stuff. It's just, it's pretty much a shambles. That's what a week of trying to get a photo shoot for a ferret looks like, I guess. But if you guys have enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up. Like I said at the very beginning of this video, I'm not telling Kristen that I did this at all. I'm going to go ahead and post this and just wait to see how long it takes her to find out. So if you guys want to keep up with that adventure and see how long it takes, make sure to head over to my Twitter, where I will be putting regular updates about how many days it's been, what her reaction was like when she did see it, and also make sure to head over to my Instagram and Kristen's Instagram, where we'll be posting all of these photos, because I did not show all of the photos in this video. You only saw a few of them. There are more and other scenes that I did not include in the video, so if you want to see all of the final, edited, finished ferret photo shoot photos, make sure to head over to both of our Instagrams. They are on the screen, and all of these links will be in the description below as well, so it's just an easy click for you. I hope you guys have had a great week, and I will see you next week. Bye! Are you gonna poop? Don't poop in the corner. You're pooping in the corner, aren't you? Gwen, you're not supposed to... You're pooping. You pooped on the flower crown, Gwen. That's not very nice. I worked real hard on that flower crown.